Well, I think our top cause was hope, but we combined that with an openness to possibility, energy and passion, and the ability of people to mirror back to other people what their strengths are and what they're achieving. And the story, I'm going to give you kind of a composite story. Okay, so let's see. Something difficult or going wrong or in a bar. We have a bartender in our story. We had a whole bunch of high school students. We had financial services people, and we had engineers. We had a lot of different populations. And something at the beginning is not going well. You've got very, very long financial services people who are getting together and it's not a happy time in our field. You've got a team of people who have been identified as kind of a low performing team. And we're talking about people who came in and having an openness to what's going on, managed to create a different picture of the future, managed to take a team of high school students who've been lighting fires and otherwise causing trouble the previous evening and make them into a great, retreat? Was that the right word for it? Retreat, social services retreat. Took a business unit that was low performing, and because of creating this picture of possibility, actually having them meet you later as the place where high-performing people could be, stolen from. And so it's this kind of taking from the glumness of financial services and creating this sort of picture of even in the financial services, there's a positive future that we might be able to reach out for. So let's see, we got the bartender, we got the high school students, we got the engineers, we got so I think we got them all.
Okay.
Except I forgot to talk about hate crimes movies, but
There was a disco.
There was a disco. And hate crimes movies actually opened up a discussion of giving a voice to the voiceless, which I think is actually a very eloquent term to conclude with.
Good job.
Group 3, I believe?
Sure. Okay. So top strengths that we were focusing on were all over this area. Intrinsic and extrinsic motivation. So really having a lot of passion in what we're doing, being authentic in that passion, having a strong sense of attention for well-being in the group. Creativity and playfulness were huge. Every single one that we talked about had creativity involved. And then I don't know where I put it, but compassion for humanity was another one that was really, really strong in what we're doing. So we have a hybrid. We had a big group discussion about which story to take. So we had a conversation about for-profits versus nonprofits. And the problem that we're seeing so much right now is that we need the mission of the nonprofits and the business sense of the for-profits. And we're not getting that all in one package very often, right? So I'm going to very briefly tell you about two things. With the nonprofit, Hillary was working with a group in China that was working with a community outreach to lepers. So it's a really big problem out there. They're all ostracized from the community, and there's tons of people out there with this problem. The government is actually against this organization because it's a nonprofit. They want everything to be government-owned. So there's political pushback. And the work that they're doing is helping a group of people that really need the help, right? So the business mission, vision, was very, very much positive business oriented. Now, the other side of the coin, we had Bobby's work with a hotel that he was overseeing, and the hotel had to do downsizing, which is usually a very negative situation. You're letting people off, people get fired, it's not so good. But what they did, rather than making it a completely negative across the board situation, they found a way to allow individuals who were laid off to continue to work a couple days a week, maintaining the needs of the hotel, elongating their unemployment benefits, and finding a happy balance between what the hotel could sustain and what they needed, making it a win-win for everybody. So the business sense and the for-profit was really helping. Now, what we've decided as a group that we'd like to express to everyone today is that we would like to see more in positive business around merging these two big strengths, right? So that's our stance.
Well, we were talking about experiences where we have witnessed or being part of a team of people that know their strengths and combine them to maximize the performance. So there were very interesting stories in our team, and we were trying to choose which one to share. And first we came with just the experience that we have as team number 2, putting all our ideas together and sharing all the stories. It was a real teamwork experience. And then we also choose to talk about the team that has put together this master program with James and Debbie and Marty. And I think this is a great story to share because all of you know them and have been involved in a way with them. So this was a story about a team knowing their strengths and being able to put them all together with generosity. That's one of the things that we put here. And we talk about having a meaningful shared vision. That's one of the things that we just put here. And that was one of the very important things that we find common in all of our stories. We also became with a term that we call the sweaty magic, because we were talking about when you are part of a team where everybody is able to put their best strengths together. Sometimes it's like magic, but it's not magic that comes along. It's not just like being together and okay, things are done, like an act of magic. Like it's sweaty magic. There's a lot of effort behind the magic, so that's why we call it sweaty magic. So it's like implementation in Harvard.
This is our capstone project.
Interesting.
And we were also talking about something that we call the band teams, because we were saying that it's like the band teams where there are different strengths that complement each other, but there has to be a point where there overlap. Like if I'm the one with the ideas, I also have to be interested in put them into action. So I have to find somebody that has that strength and overlap our interests and their capacity or their ability and put them together as band teams. And we also talk about authentic autonomy teams. That's when you are able to be yourself and you feel respected for that, and everyone in the team is able to be the best person that everyone can be. Creating positive habits and strategic. That was also important to the part of also give positive feedback and create an environment where we always ask what we did good and what do we want to repeat. Respect and having an appreciative eye and generosity. I think that's important too when everybody is willing to give their best, and as we just experienced it here, everybody's very generous to share their own story. So I think that's important. Yes. Thank you so much.